Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Spencer. I am just going to do a quick video tutorial on posting for the discussion groups. You guys have done an amazing job so far in week 2. Excuse me. But I think there was some confusion with where to post and how to post. So I wanted to help you guys out. Also wanted to give you some tips. Remember, with your diagnoses and everything else, always consider medical reasons too that you can rule out. Just a helpful hint. But I do think you guys are doing a great job so far. I was really impressed with what I was reading through. So let's pretend I am in group 1. All right. And remember, your groups are not going to change. You're always going to be, if you're in group 1, you're always going to be in group 1. What will change is if you're in the differential diagnosis for your initial post, your treatment for your initial post, or assessment for initial post. So for instance, last week, group 1, you were in, I believe it was assessment. That was your first posting, right? But now you're going to be in differential diagnosis, or it may have been treatment. I don't remember. But I hope you get the gist of what I'm saying. So what you want to do when you come in here is you want to see what group you're in for your initial posting, okay? This is for your initial posting. So let's say my initial post, like I said, I'm in group 1. My initial post is going to be differential diagnosis. So I would click within this thread for differential diagnosis. And the case scenario is here to help remind you, and the directions too. So what you're going to do is you click here and click reply. And then you're going to put, excuse me, initial post, differential diagnosis. And you could leave the group 1 if you wanted to. And then you will put, this is my initial post. Obviously, you're going to be typing something in there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then you would save it. All right. And then you can go back out. And now you want to respond to a classmate in treatment and assessment. So you're going to go into treatment. Now, I did a little post here in my name, but so you can see. So you'll go into respond here to treatment in the thread here, and you'll say, oh, okay, well, Michael has already replied, so I'm going to reply to him. And then just, I would remove this and I would put response to treatment post. And just say, great job. Well, you don't want to say great job because you want to put something important in there. But, I enjoyed reading your post. You covered XYZ. Okay. I read an article that shared blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. And then you would click submit, and that's done. And you click OK, and then you go out. And then you could go into the assessment group thread and post. Now, I didn't do an initial post in here, but you could go in here and post your response in here to someone who's already posted, and vice versa. So pretend you're in group 3, and then your initial post would be initially in group 3. So you would go in here, click reply, and then IT initial post assessment, and then, covering the assessment of XYZ, yada, yada, yada. And then you would just click submit. Okay. So hopefully that makes it easier for you guys. So you want to stay within the threads. Always stay within the threads. There were a lot of posts outside of these threads, which is going to make it harder for everyone to follow. So just always stay within your thread. Post as it says for your initial posting. Always, saying initial post, differential diagnosis, and then you can go from there. And then if you're doing a response, like I did here, you could put response to treatment post. That way it's easy to follow, and you don't get confused. I hope this helps. I apologize. I know that Blackboard didn't allow us to create this a little better, so I apologize for that. This was the best we could do, but I think it's helpful for you guys. I hope it's helpful to see, these three ways to go about a case. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions.